first and 10 now from the 33.
I got you. I got you, sir. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. Get this. You're all mine. We're going to 54. Why is 23 is the mic. I got one off. Mike's 43. Mike's 43. 46.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Here as he's taken down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long.
43 for Mike. That's right. We're going to 53. Count. 47. 26.
Here's Prescott. Looking deep for Elliott. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott as the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They look to throw. It's Locke. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. And just like that, on we head to half number two. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter three is underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Robert Quinn. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's second and 20. To throw it is Locke. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Five. Yeah. Let's go.
Throwing on third and long. Locke is going to fire one into a double team, and it's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Hey, Mike's 43. Mike's 43. Me and 47. I'm coming.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run with Elliott.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
He's crazy. He's checking crazy. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46. 26.
Prescott from the gun. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
Go. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lock, and he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Get him, boys. Get him, boys.
And the Cowboys here on third down bringing in an extra defensive back.
Don't get nervous. 55, look at me. Zip. Go.
Throwing his lock on third down. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
You're over here. You're over here. Gun.
Flacco looking for his first toss. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
To throw again on 2nd down. Flacco under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Now after the sack, Flacco and the Broncos come up 3rd and long. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And McManus able to put it through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, 43.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he's going to go deep down. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play here for Dallas. 48 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
It should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. He'll get this one to Patrick. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 18 yards and a Denver first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Flacco. And he took that in one-handed. What a grab. That one goes for 24 yards.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are, and I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth.
Gun. Right there. 54.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Flacco to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and it'll bring up 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Exit. Gun.
To pass, Flacco. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a two-score game, his third field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? A first down throw for Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
36. Let's go, let's go. We're going to 54. Why is 36 to Mike?
On second down, Prescott again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack? It's third and long.
36. Kill. 36. 47. Switch it. We're going to 54. Why is 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Complete to Jason Witten. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the first down in the process. Prescott now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10.
Hey, kill. 30, go. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Mike, 36. Going to 54. Line 26.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Kill.
Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Under. Here we go, 46. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. And that can reach traps. Let's go. 36. 26.
A second down throw for Prescott. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here. Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
36 to Mike. I'm scared. Mike, 36. Mike, 36. Here I come. Watch 36. 36. Then we're going to 53. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
And the blitz does come. It's caught. Cooper. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down. Did they maybe play that too safely on third down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have fourth down to try and pick it up.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
Gun. Here we go, 46.
Line 36. Line 36. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
26.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down.
Here we go, 47.
Line 36.
Switch. Hey. 26.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be a second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Here we go, 28.
Line 36. You're not ready.
47.
Watch 36. Yeah. You don't want none. Line 36. Line 36.
Here we go, going to 54, going to 50, 26.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And his pass incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
A dump off to Elliott. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Here we go, 28.
Here we go.
Go, get out there.
Let's bring it.
Here we go, kill. 26.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Get that quarterback.
Gun.
36. Line 36.
Here we go.
Prescott. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Derek Wolfe in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Prescott now from the 50. Drops it underneath to Elliott. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to get it back to a one-score game. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Distance was never an issue, not in this mile-high air. But it doesn't matter what elevation you're at if you don't put it on target. And this one kind of takes off on him.
Flacco to throw. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. That's caught inside the 20. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Yellow! Gun!
How about this? Flacco setting to throw it. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Philip Lindsay, the intended target, but it'll be second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Gun!
Setting to throw, Flacco. Room to run past midfield. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
Gun!
Pressure mounting, Flacco. He'll find Lindsay here. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed.